Good morning and happy Harness Your Hump Day. I'm Tom Harness, owner of Harness Digital Marketing, and I shouldn't say we, I'm alone at the office today. It's a little bit, the weather is a little bit crazy lately in the Midwest, in our area, and I know on the East Coast as well that you guys have been getting pounded with snow. We just have a lot of ice and it's a little slick on the road. So I had my team work remotely today. And that's the beauty of living in the digital world. We are able to work remotely. However, those of you that are business owners know work never stops, never sleeps. So I literally live like 8 minutes away. So I just come into work and decided to do Harness Your Hump Day here at the office when it's quiet. It actually reminds me a lot of when I used to teach. I would go into work early in the morning, and that was my favorite time to be at the school a little bit before all the kids got in and the chaos started, right? So yes, I'm dressed a little bit warm today. Got my Catalyst shirt on. This one's my sweatshirt. So today's topic is sales leads on a snowy day, or snow day sales leads. And I've been thinking about this for a while. I know sometimes people don't like to work remote, or if they're in sales, they feel like their hands are shackled a little bit. But this is something that if you are home or you just have a little bit of time, and snow days are the best, right? These are some tips and some things I want to share with you that I think will really benefit and help you out, kind of keep that funnel or that pipeline going. And there's many different ways that you can do that. You can automate it. You can do all kinds of things. I learned from some of the greatest, and I still believe in business development, meaning the one-on-one, creating a mutual beneficial partnership. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about snow day sales leads. So I'm going to jump right in, and I want to talk about first, I think the best opportunity is LinkedIn. Now, many people think of LinkedIn as just a resume or a way to connect with other professionals in your same industry. It's also a very interesting and unique way to connect with businesses or businesses that you are looking at in your demographic that you're wanting to target market. One of the most unutilized opportunities is the filter search. Now, when you go into LinkedIn, it can be a little bit overwhelming, but there is an option to search. You can search by industry, you can search by people, and you can search specific businesses, right? So what I'm challenging you today to do with your snow day sales leads is go in, pick an industry, search. You can narrow it down to location. You can also narrow it down to connections, first connection, second, and third. Well, we all know that first connection is huge because that's kind of like the person that's going to get us in the door. They're going to get us past the gatekeeper. They're going to be the ones that helps us get connected and says, hey, I know so-and-so. We should see if their service would be a good fit for us. So when you go into LinkedIn, search, do the breakdown. Look for even specific people that you wanted, that gatekeeper. Avoid the gatekeeper. Go straight to the CEO, the president, whatever it might be. And here's the thing. You will see a list of people that are in that industry. Then you reach out to them. And please, 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 I've talked about how you can copy and paste and be very spammy, or you can copy and paste and be very personal. And I always like to have a little bit of the personal side to my copy and paste. It does save time, but it helps people know who you are. And it's just, hey, I'm Tom Harness. I'm with Harness Digital Marketing. Just wanted to see if you were in the market or just interested in our services. We're a veteran-owned business, a veteran-owned certified business. We're located in Carterville, Illinois. We would just love the opportunity to talk to you when the time is right for you. Here's my info. That's it. Instead of this long drawn out email of everything you do, what you do. Now, those might work in higher industries, does not work for me. I still want to have that personal touch. And it also helps you if you want to go in and target a specific area. Let's say that you want to go into Chicago, St. Louis, New York, Austin. You can literally search those parameters to do that. Vince says to use a business profile on LinkedIn to do this or personal. It is my personal one. I make sure that my personal profile, Vince, is updated with my most current thing, that I'm literally connected to the business. It just doesn't say Harness Digital Marketing with no link. We have a business profile. The reason I do that, and I know you know this, is so people can click on it and see in their mind if we're a legitimate business. Do we post content? Have we filled out all the information? If we, for whatever reason in their mind, when they click on who we are, it doesn't in their mind fit up with their perception of what a business would be at to work with at their level, they'll move on. Some people want very high, flashy, high markets. We're not that. Obviously, we are a medium to small size business that works with other medium to small size businesses or regional businesses. That's what we are. We know that. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to work for a huge company, huge beer company that's craft beer only. Sorry. But I just don't, we're not at that level, and a lot of them have in-house markets. Now, what we could do is offer to work with them on a campaign for a short amount of time. So that's an opportunity for us as well. I always see opportunity in these things when I go through LinkedIn. As just a suggestion, for those of you that have business development people or sales teams, I would have you schedule once a month at least. Go in LinkedIn, spend a half a day, or if you want an hour, that's great, but it can take a little bit of time. Go into LinkedIn and just start doing a search, because people are always changing jobs. There's new businesses coming up, and that's just a way for you to get out there and start target marketing and be very strategic about it. Don't just kind of blanketed, throw the spaghetti and see if it sticks. Say, I want to go after this industry in this area, and I'm going to target that. And I think you'll find out over a period of time that strategy will work really well. I know that we've had good strategy with it. Now, disclaimer, being a owner, boss, pretty much a jack of everything, I need to be even better about scheduling that. I tend to do it once a year, and I do it right at the beginning of the year to touch base with everybody. So just some tips on LinkedIn. If you are just joining us, rewind back and see if some of these tips can help you out. And Vince, I appreciate you adding and jumping in and adding a comment as well. Next one, tip number 2, message box. Okay. Many of us get a little bit overwhelmed with all the ways that people communicate with us. Email, Facebook Messenger, Twitter Messenger, Instagram message, all these ways to communicate. Slow down, take a day, and go back through. Facebook Messenger is really good because I don't think people realize just how many messages we get. Go back through and start looking at the conversations you had with people in the past. And don't go back maybe over a year. It depends on how full your message box is. However, I would say, and I would suggest, just going back through and seeing, did someone fall through the cracks, right? And if you did, if you found out that there was someone that you didn't follow up with or they didn't return back, just say, hey, I know it's been a while. Just wanted to catch up and say we have some new services that we wanted to let you know of. Or give them another alternate way. I always like to steer them towards a phone call or an email. That helps me centralize everything. It just works better than having things everywhere. So try to get them to phone call or email. Email is great because then you have a chain of a conversation that you can go back to and refer to. Phone, if you're like me, sometimes you get so many phone calls, you just forget what you said. So go back through. Tip number 2 is go back through your message boxes and see if there's someone that fell through the cracks, or if there's someone that you want to touch base with, or just kind of go through. Again, don't spam them. Go through and make it personal as much as you can. The other thing that we do, obviously we're digital marketing. We want to see how we can help benefit other businesses and organizations with their digital marketing through social, through email, through optimizing their WordPress SEO. Those are the things that we focus on. But with social media, we've noticed that we will go in and do a search on a specific industry, and we'll get a list, and we'll just kind of give a little review. We'll talk about 3 things that we think that would benefit them if they did. We want to offer value and service to them. So what we'll do is we'll just go and say, hey, notice you haven't updated your header in a while. Might be a good idea to do that. Or your about page isn't complete. Or, hey, have you thought about enabling your message box or your FAQs to help streamline and create that as a business funnel for you? We try to offer up 3 tips. Now, in this industry, there are do's and don'ts. if you will. I believe in giving service and creating value. If someone wants to work with us, they will. Some people say that you should hold in everything that you have and don't give it out, and if you do, you charge for it. I've always had the mindset that I want to create value and want people to want to work with us. We found out that if we give everything and tell everybody what to do, 1% out of 99% will actually do it. They'll find out, they'll make excuses. We're humans, we like to make excuses. I don't want to do it, I don't have the time, I don't have the expertise, whatever it might be. And then they reach back out to us and say, hey, what would this cost me? What's the proposal? Can you put something together? So if you have a service, I'm not necessarily saying a product, but a service, consider putting it out there for people to see, because I'm telling you, 99% of them will not use it. They will just not do it. They will not follow through. They might do it for a little bit, we've seen that, and then they fall back, and then they do see value in it. So your service is very valuable to you. So why not make it very valuable to others and give a need and just be all in with what you do. Own it. Own what you do. So just a quick review. LinkedIn. Use LinkedIn search and filter tools to, you can call it stock, whatever you want, to locate some specific industries that you want to reach out to. It's very, very effective. 2, go back through your message boxes and make sure that you haven't forgotten anybody, or you can go back and say, oh, this would be a good person to touch base with again. And 3, use social media to search industries to find out what might work for you, or to target, to see where they're at. Learn about the company culture. Now, what's interesting is I talk about this as snow day sales leads. Guess what? Those of you that are hunting and looking for a job, you can do these exact same tips to help find a business that you want to work with or connect with. So no matter what you do today, be safe. And I hope that the sales leads are plentiful for you in 2021. All right, moving on. Remember, every Monday to check out Crystal Davis's Marketing Makeup Monday. She's changed up the format a little bit. It is awesome. I really like it. It's pretty cool, and it's a way for you guys, specifically ladies, to find ways to use makeup to brand and market yourselves. And if you have tips or questions, please, please, please reach out. She's a wealth of knowledge in that area. Also, I'm excited. Withers Broadcasting, Data Communications, and Harness Digital Marketing are partnering back up in 2021 to bring Stars and Stripes SI Facebook group. It is an amazing opportunity for you to connect with veteran businesses, veteran owners, veterans looking for jobs, veteran organizations. So whether or not you're a veteran or not, if you are pro-veteran and you support veterans, you need to go join this group. And it's very positive, not spammy. We do have sponsors that we like to support, but we don't overdo it. It's also an opportunity for you guys to brag about your favorite veteran or your son or daughter that has recently gone into the military. It's just a great opportunity. I hope you utilize it. Hope you'll join us and follow Stars and Stripes SI. If you have found value in anything that we talked about today, one way that you can help us is to go to our Facebook or Google business page and leave us a review. We would love the opportunity for you to tell other people that we create value for the people around us. So on that note, stay warm, be the reason someone smiles, and always, if your business or organization needs someone to hashtag turn the light bulb on for your business or organization, give our team a call. We'd love to work with you. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day, and peace be with you.